Hi Geeks, and welcome to another episode of Glesga Geek and your Geekly news. The weeks are just flying by on this channel and I want to welcome all new subscribers. You guys rock. Some quick news about us this week. We went and launched our new website with a proper web address, www.glesgageek.com. Make sure to check it out and check back again over the coming weeks as we've got more plans to make it the one-stop shop for everything Glesga Geek. We've also set up a mailing list, so make sure you get on that as well so you don't miss out on anything. I've also set us up on Pinterest and Tumblr, so you can check us out on even more social networks now. Both are under @Glesga Geek, all one word. Now we've got that out of the way, let's head into the news from this week. First off, there's some fairly important news to share with you if you have an iOS device. An Israeli cyber weapons dealer, basically a hacker group with a fancy name, have found an exploit in Apple's iOS software which allows them to get access to any and every iPhone. It gives them access to all your text messages, emails, locations, basically whatever they want. Apple has been quick off the mark, however, and pushed out a software update that should seal up the exploit. So if you haven't already, I really recommend that you update your device as soon as you can. As always, you should probably back up your device first just in case anything goes wrong during the process. Moving on, it appears that the reign of Pokemon Go looks to be finally over. According to an article by Bloomberg, it appears that the game had lost around 12 to 15 million daily active users. Now they still have 30 million daily users, so they're not going to be holding a funeral anytime soon, but it's a very big drop in numbers. But will Niantic release an update to entice users back? We just need to wait and see. Sunday saw the closing ceremony of the Olympic Games in Rio. Now the games themselves were surrounded in all kinds of controversy. I think we all saw that green pool, but it was brilliant to see Japan's version of what they are planning. Obviously Mario had to make an appearance, but for the Prime Minister of the country to come out of a green pipe dressed as Mario, that was just something else. I know it's still 4 years away, but I really do think Tokyo will have something special up its sleeves for it all. I just need to start planning to make my trip over there, make sure I'm at the opening ceremony. This week also saw us having a little sneak peek at Lumiere and Cogsworth could look like in the upcoming live action Beauty and the Beast remake. I say what they could look like because when the producer, Jack Morrissey, shared the image, he did say that it was the concept art, although I don't think it will look that much different. I'm still very intrigued on how this movie will work out though, as it's obviously is meant to be set in France with a largely British cast. There's also some big news this week in the land of Westeros, with the filming of Game of Thrones set to commence within the next few months. A new set of character profiles have been released. These probably won't be massive roles within the plot lines, but they could have the key to some twist plots. I don't have time in this video to go through each and every one of them, but I'll be sure to link below the original story so that you can go and have a look yourself and see what they look like. Now when I heard about this next story, I got super excited. Adam West and Buck Ward are going to squeeze themselves back into their spandex suits once again. Well, kind of anyway. A new animated Batman movie has been announced, with the two of them providing the voices of Batman and Robin. By the first trailer that's been released, it looks as like it's going to be just as kooky and crazy as the original 1960s TV show. Sticking with the DC world, they made a pretty big announcement this week. They're looking to have a full day live event on their YouTube channel, and this is in celebration of them reaching 1 million subscribers. The schedule is being quite quiet just now, so I'm not sure if there'll be any news in regard to DC movie universe, although part of me would be surprised, however, if they did take the chance to do some sort of massive announcement, maybe even release a special teaser trailer of any upcoming movies. What we do know though is that there will be interviews with some of the big names in comic art and writing. It's all going down this coming Friday, the 2nd of September, and starts at 9 AM Pacific time. I always like to try and get a little of local Glasgow stories in the Geekly news somewhere, and today is no different. It seems like Glasgow is becoming the epicentre for all things paranormal. I told you before about the house that appears to be haunted by a poltergeist. Well now an image has been released of a ghostly child visiting the Riverside Museum. According to the witness, there was no one else around at the time of the picture was taken, but you can clearly see in the image something there. It looks like a little girl, but I think it seems a bit too clear to be a proper ghost picture. I am forever the skeptic though. Finally, I had to share this story with you. Apparently the secret recipe for KFC has been revealed. All 11 spices and their quantities. Now I've not tried this, and haven't heard of anyone that has, but I can smell a future video to try out the recipe. Let me know in the comments below if you try it and what you think of it. Well, there you go guys, that's all the big news stories from this week. As always, if you've liked this video, then please be sure to give us a thumbs up because it really does help us big time. Also, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything else in the future. Lastly, be sure to check us out on social media at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat for even more stories throughout the week. Until next time guys, keep geeking!